This is Big Business with Sarah, the podcast for entrepreneurs who want to continue building their business and understand you should never stop learning. Create an offer no one can refuse. We're going to talk about your product tree. The most important asset in your business isn't your mindset, it isn't the money on your bank account, but it is your offer. And it feels a little bit strange to say it, and it's like, there, I said it, because I'm always so surprised to not see any business coach mention this, or business education. But I do. I find it very important because your mindset can be great, your marketing can be great, your branding can be great, but if your offer isn't, word won't go around and you will have a very hard time selling. With my clients, I focus on their offer constantly. And in my program, Big Business, to which the waitlist is open right now, by the way, this is something we are really discussing weekly. And in my framework, I have created many steps to help you create your impeccable offer, or what I call your product tree. And because not everyone is able to join the mastermind of Big Business, but they do want to work with me in one way or another, or maybe are curious to my methods, I wanted to create an episode today about creating that product tree because I think it's so important. So the first question I want to answer to you, which you might want to ask, is, but why do you need a product tree and not, for instance, create an offer which suits your clients? So a tailor-made offer. So for instance, if somebody is coming to you, hey, hello, Josephine, I really need you to help me organize my event. Can you maybe make a package for me? This will actually scare your clients off, not having a package. I remember when I was still freelancing, and I'm always using this in a way like when I was still living with the dinosaurs, but it's only 1 year ago. But actually, it was so hard to buy from me because no one knew exactly what my prices were because I didn't communicate those on my website or what my offer exactly was. If I would put my hourly rate on, they wouldn't know how many hours I needed to, for instance, organize an event for them. So actually those clients, those lovely clients that worked with me, the people who came to me and who wanted to work with me, really had a lot of guts to approach me. And because they didn't know what to expect. You know, sometimes I've mentioned this before in my podcast that someone approached me after 10 years of following me on LinkedIn. I think I loved it, but I think that's crazy that I didn't open the doors earlier for them and to really show what I can help people with. So having an offer ready and prepared will help your clients immensely, and you're helping them by creating an offer with, for instance, a low, medium, and high tier offer. And also by not selling your hourly rate, but your value and your experience, plus the results you will get, will give you much happier clients and probably also a happier you. As you're noticing, I'm very much into creating packages and not so much having those hourly rates anymore. So the first step is to create your low, medium, and high tier offer. How to do that? So the results for the clients are at the same level. So for instance, if somebody is doing a low investment, they will get a lesser result than, for instance, the higher priced offer you're having. So always think of your client's result after they've worked with you. What will they gain? Then the second step, and I'm always stressing this, is what does your client actually need? Do not just create what you want, but what do people actually ask of you? What are you good at? What do you like? And I'm talking about this big business framework in my big business framework the whole time, but this will also help you. What do they ask of you? What do people come up to you for? So can you make a package of that for that? So for instance, if somebody just wants to do one call with you, maybe you can do a little kickoff, an audit, and a debrief, and you will get a little more, but they will get a much bigger transformation than if you would say, yes, okay, I'll take that call. So the third step is, how do you want to offer this? Think about this. Is your offer, for instance, pre-recorded? Are you going to offer it live? Are you going to offer it online? How many people per year do you want to help? Do you want to maybe create a private podcast, a course, a book? And make those decisions at the beginning of creating your product tree. So for instance, Your Summer Reset, it's called Your Summer Reset, which is happening right now, is a private podcast and not a live workshop, because I know people will listen to this at their own pace during their holiday. So I'm not asking them to join live and come to Zoom, but actually just listen to that on their own pace when they're on the beach and having fun. But for instance, my Big Business, Big Life workshop is live because for the program to be a success, I need to have a group transformation. So people will inspire each other. And that's how I built that workshop. So, and the fourth step I want you to take is to keep on testing to make it better. So for instance, my Big Business course was first a private coaching package, but now with my masterminds, I'm seeing a bigger transformation with my clients, and I'm going to keep on offering that in the shape of a mastermind. So I'm continuing doing that. So I'm testing all the time what works, what doesn't work. So for instance, right now, and it will be 3 months, the mastermind in the upcoming September round, but it might change into 4, 5, or 6 months, or maybe a year round. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to test that. I have all these different kind of methods, but I know that I always want to have the best results for my clients. So that's going to be my focus. And for instance, private coaching I will offer, but access to that will be much more exclusive. And that's fine. I can always change. It's okay. And one thing that I want to tell you is that you're probably thinking, oh, I'm such a mess. I'm not really sure how to do everything, and everybody will see me fail. No, they don't. You know exactly what you're doing, but most people are paying attention to themselves like you are. And it's really just fine if you're messing up a little bit, or maybe just saying honestly, like, you know what, guys, this wasn't it, and I'm going to regroup and see what I can do now. So if you want to dive a little bit deeper into creating your quality offer, I created a free download for you. It's the 5 steps to your quality offer, so you can really take the time to work on this. And if you've listened to this while you're walking or working out or cooking, you can always check out the article about each episode, actually, but also of this one. So if you want to go back to the 4 steps, you can find them at bureausbb.com/podcast. I will also put that in the show notes. So if you're on the waitlist for the Big Business Mastermind, you will receive a 10% discount on the pre-order price of the mastermind. So an extra discount on the pre-order price, and the pre-order price is of course the lowest price. And if you liked my coaching through this podcast, and maybe not just this episode but also the previous episodes, I know that you're listening, we could have a chat in, for instance, the Instagram DMs to see if you're a fit for the next round's mastermind, which will start in September 20th. So I would love to get in touch with you and just honestly see if this could really help you. My current group is really rocking it, and actually when you're listening to this, they're almost graduating, and I'm so proud of them. And you will probably hear from them in one of the upcoming episodes. I just got a confirmation from 2 of them, so I'm very happy about that. And I want to thank you so much for listening, and please do give me feedback on your product tree, how you created it, and what has really helped you. And see you next week.